go. Get out of this. Turn the mics on. Here we go. Well, let me get this scoreboard ready. There we go. 40.
Yes. Well, I shouldn't have said that. Normally they would.
Set. Quarter 2. All right, Mark, you ready? Mic hot, and here we go. Good evening, everybody. Second half about to start. Kyle Smith alongside Mark Carmen and our wonderful videographer, David Izzo. David does all the work for us. Mark, we're just here to have fun and talk about soccer.
That's exactly right. David is the true MVP tonight and any night that David is with us. And, of course, you're going to be back out here tomorrow, Kyle, for some football, which is sweet. Why don't you promote that?
Yes, St. Ignatius against Bennett, a very old rivalry. Lyle against Chicago, or for people that aren't from the Chicago area, Lisley. Lisla.
I believe there was a gentleman who used to do radio in this town by the name of Bill Simonson who might have called it Lisley. My gosh.
I once had a girlfriend, and I was just joking with her, and, you know, I had just been between jobs, and I said, hey, let's go to Chipotle for dinner.
Yeah.
She had no idea what I was talking about. I was just, playing on words. You mean Chipotle? Chipotle. Chipotle. Chipotle.
That relationship did not last, perhaps?
It did not. It did not. But, yeah, good job guessing on that.
I'm sure that it was a mutual parting of the ways. That's the horn, by the way, as we're going to get the start of the second half going here. 2-0 with St. Ignatius in the lead. It was a dominant first 40 minutes of play for the Wolfpack, and we'll see here if Brother Rice can get something going here to start the second half. So we are switching ends here. The Wolfpack in black. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, no, am I wrong? No, I'm right. Okay,
you were right.
The Wolfpack in black are coming now left to right on your YouTube channel.
As old Ben Kenobi would say, Mark, trust your senses.
Thank you, Obi-Wan. I appreciate it. And I got to tell you, trusting my senses, it got about 30 degrees colder in the 10 minutes of halftime. But we are tough, and we are not talking about that. I didn't even mention it. Do you feel what you smell what I'm cooking here? Did it not just get a lot colder? Sun going down?
Oh, I knew it was going to get colder once we got to the second half. That's why I brought these babies with me, these gloves.
Yeah, well, you're a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, this ain't no first rodeo for me, that's for sure. But I also went to a lot of Bear games. Hey, you used to work the Bear games. You should know how cold it gets in the city.
I should. I'm just not used to the 5 o'clock soccer in the afternoon on a Thursday. My first ever trip here to Fornelli Field. So I'm learning and happy to be doing that.
A friend of mine's grandma once said to me, even if it's in the middle of July, always bring your sweater to Wrigley Field. That's how cold it gets in Chicago. You just never know in this city, no matter what month it is.
July is aggressive, but May, and if you're sitting underneath, it certainly would be the wise thing to do. Fancy footwork there by Jackson Hanlon, as eventually it gets put out of bounds here as the Wolfpack will keep it.
Got to stay on the attack if you're the Wolfpack, but can't be too aggressive either. Got to watch out from those cherry pickers from Brother Rice. If you're going to see that, because not only do they got to score once, they got to score twice just to get this thing to overtime.
This is Craig Casey going to have the throw in.
Chris Casey, a senior defender from St. Alexander, one of the captains on this team.
Ball back over to the Wolfpack.
They have 3 captains, and we've mentioned their names today, Brian Barsh and Louis Kahn.
Oh, man. Whew. And we'll try it again here with Chris Casey. And this time it's intended for Danny Wallace, senior. And here they come.
There's one of the Rices, and it's stolen away by the Crusaders. Good job getting the play by
Louis Kahn. Oh, man.
Doing all right there, partner? You need my gloves?
Great. I feel good. Wind kicking in here. Good little howl. And let's see if the Crusaders can somehow.
As Jim Carrey said in the movie Dumb and Dumber, hey, you want these extra gloves? It's kind of cold out there.
Ooh, look at that. What an incredible dance maneuver. And the goal for number 8, I think our MVP today, Jaden Rice, does it again.
He's got at least 2. We're waiting for a confirmation from the lead scorer today about the hat trick. But yeah, a 3-0 lead for the Wolfpack. Jaden Rice with at least 2 of those goals with an even 37 minutes to go.
That was what the fans came to see right there.
Little stutter step move. Stopped his dribble, then started it again. Beautiful footwork, excellent goal.
Reminded me of Pele in his prime, or perhaps
Landon Donovan?
Landon Donovan works. I was going for who was I going for? Maybe Neymar. I don't know. That was beautiful.
Yeah, just excellent play with the feet. That's why they call it the beautiful game. It's not for everyone, but when you can do it, man, it is beautiful to watch.
Are you more of a Messi or a Ronaldo, Kyle?
It's hard to go against Messi.
Right. So beautiful.
But to go with the all-time great, I think you have to go with Pele.
Revolutionary. No doubt about it.
And I think we should maybe have a petition to recall this sport football in America because they actually use the feet, whereas in football it's most of the arms and not too much of the legs unless you're the place kicker or the punter. Stolen away by the Crusaders, 2-on-1 the other way. Beautiful stop and start move. Starts his dribble right hand. Oh, what a save by Barquija to prolong the shutout.
Best opportunity by far of the day, and that was Brian Barsh, the senior midfielder, nearly got the Crusaders on the board.
So Barquija, a little bit sluggish in the first half, but he has looked great in the second half. Meanwhile, St. Ignatius looking to make it 4-0 on the right foot. Back to his right.
That's Jackson Hanlon eventually losing it. Good effort.
Louis Kahn coming from behind on defense. Come on, you can't have your captain chase the ball. You got to have one of the underclassmen chase it. Captain's got to maintain his energy to get that ball.
Well, that's part of what being a captain is, though, Kyle. No task is too big or too small, and that's part of the reason why he is the captain. It's kind of like you, buddy. No task too big, too small to lift sports broadcasting solutions to the next level, as you demonstrate that on a daily basis, and it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, Mr. Carmen, and maybe we'll get you some hand warmers before you go back to your car.
34:48 to go in this one, not that I'm counting.
And they stopped the clock. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, what do we do? We do not need clock stoppages right now with this metal microphone and no gloves by yours truly, but hey, that's on me. Can't point the finger. This one's all about the thumb.
Still haven't started it.
And now finally, they did start it, but as the officials were saying, come on, let's go. Not exactly sure why.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a blood sub.
Luke Hogan was taking his time.
I mean, it's only 40 degrees out, so it's not too cold.
40? Ain't no 40.
Well, I'm also saying it with the gloves on. Without the gloves, it probably feels like 25.
We are definitely in the 30s right now. I can't be this cold sensitive.
The lead pass to the Crusaders, and that's that wonderful St. Ignatius defense. 3 people back. You're going to have to earn it to score on the Wolfpack, and we'll see what happens later on with their games against Marian Catholic, etc. But I don't know about you, Mark, but I really like the defense that Ignatius has. Just stifling, good teamwork. They always seem to know where they are on the pitch.
Yeah, and let's not. Great job, phenomenal getting his anything he could possibly get in the way there by Brian Barsh again, who we mentioned a bunch here, doing a nice job here for Brother Rice, using the header on that one. But I was going to throw in the offensive firepower too. I mean, this is got some dynamic strikers as well. I think there's a lot to like here of this Wolfpack team.
And for Brother Rice, they got the goalie.
That's exactly right. That's going to be good for a couple wins right there, you would think. But they do got to get their offense going. Can't win if you don't score.
Yep. Can't win every game 0-0, and then you win on the goal kicks in overtime. That's for sure.
Well, that'd be one way to do it, though.
I've always.
Yes.
I was going to say, Mark, do you like the goal kicks, or do you think they should try to find another way? I was thinking about this in the car. Maybe like a 3-on-2 odd man rush instead of the standard golden goal. I just don't know if I like the goal kicks all the time to determine a winner.
You know, if you want to go old school hockey, or new school hockey rather, 3-on-3, 3-on-2, I think that's a great idea. I'd be all in for watching that action.
Because it's especially when you get to the professional ranks, the goalie just has to guess because that ball's going over 70 miles an hour.
So let's play it out. You go 3-on-2. How long do they have?
Let's say 15 minutes.
15 minutes, and then the other.
No extra time, just 15 straight.
The other, and then the opposition gets 15 minutes too into 3-on-2. It's a lot of time.
Oh yeah, so yes, 7:30 for each team, 3-on-2.
7:30 for each. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I'd probably take it down to 5 minutes and let's make it a total of 10.
Or
maybe 3-on-1 and have it be 3 minutes.
Because you got to know in soccer, one-timers in soccer are so much tougher than in hockey because you're dealing with legs and not sticks.
No, for sure. For sure.
I try to do those one-timers, those little saucer passes up in the air, 5 feet up. Well, not 5 feet, but like 2 to 3 feet up in the air from your feet, trying to one-time it. Not so easy.
My niece, Grace Carmen, who's making her way in the soccer world, she's can be an 8th grader next year. Trying to figure out where we're going to high school here.
Go to St. Ignatius.
Well, it's certainly a possibility.
What part of the city does she live? Look,
she lives, I would call it the West Roscoe Village, Avondale area. So Lane Tech is right there.
Yeah, DePaul College Prep, excellent school. Yeah. She wants to go there.
We'll see what happens with that, but loves the sport, doing everything she can to be a dynamo out there. I love watching her.
Is she playing travel?
Yep. Little Kickers, and I forget what name of her team is now, but
is she a striker, midfielder, defender?
She is a striker.
There you go. You don't hear that terminology that much anymore. More forward or.
Yeah, I mean, I think she would say she's a forward.
Got right wing, left wing on the 2 deep tonight for St. Ignatius. Yeah. The Jaden Rice, Isaac Rice show, and Barkeja working on a shutout. One hopper right into the belly of Cerritos.
That was Jaden Rice again.
And I think Cerritos getting a little tired or cold because the kicks are not as crisp as they were in the first half.
He looks like he's just slightly favoring that right foot from, if you were watching earlier, he had a lot of contact and he came up limping.
We might see the benches clear. Well, not benches clear, but more substitutions coming in. That shot goes over the field goal post. The kick was good.
That was Jackson Hanlon giving it a ride.
Substitutions coming in for the Crusaders. We got 11 and 17. That's Matt Lafrano and Tyler Wojcik.
Well, under 30 minutes here on the big clock here, assuming the officials are keeping the same time. Who knows, though? 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, Brother Rice, if you're going to lose, you got to at least score once. You don't want to be shut out, especially to one of your rivals in the Catholic League. A lot easier said than done, though. I just haven't seen enough from their midfielders creating separation.
Great moves there by Aiden Hurst, eluding a couple Brother Rice defenders, but hanging strong, hanging with it. Like the effort here by Bruce Harris. Again, the freshman midfielder, 19. We've seen him all over the field today, Kyle.
A lot of freshmen on this Brother Rice team. 4 at the varsity level. They have a large roster. Now, they're probably double rostering between sophomore, JV, and freshman team, but they have a lot of good players ready to go for the future. For the current, well, they got some stuff to work on, but we'll see what their 3 captains can do in practice after tonight's game.
And now the wind really kicking in here.
And David, you did a good job bringing that winter coat. You did a good job, my friend. This was not your first rodeo, that's for sure.
Yeah. I love WGN Radio, but this coat that they provided me is not sufficient for these conditions.
Now you're throwing WGN Radio under the bus?
It's not their fault. Again, the thumb, but this particular coat was not the right choice. Should have brought out the North Face.
You ever seen the Captain Hindsight skit from South Park?
I have not seen Captain Hindsight, but I can
He-
get on that on my way, or when I get home tonight.
He just goes around and tells people in hindsight what they should have done right. It's pretty. He wears a cape and everything. It says like HS on his the center of his shirt. It's pretty funny.
That is a great character. That's brilliance.
Are you a South Park aficionado or more of a Family Guy guy?
I would say more Family Guy, but I appreciate the brilliance on both for sure. And Captain Hindsight, that's upper level right there.
Yeah, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they know their stuff when it comes to comedy. St. Ignatius sure knows their stuff when it comes to offense because they have 3 goals already.
What a transition right there. Good job by Kyle.
This ain't rookie league ball, man. This is the major leagues.
Sports Broadcasting Solutions, the broadcasting home for everyone, right here, baby. Out here in the cold and taking in a soccer opener for the Wolfpack today, and it's been impressive.
Yeah, the Wolfpack have looked very impressive. I thought this was going to be a 1-0 game. They shut me up early, didn't they? It was 1-0, 5 minutes in, 2-0 before halftime. Lead pass.
Ooh, good effort there by Jack Lowe, but could not time it right, and
Yep, off the hands of Cerritos. There's that man again. That time it's his brother, Isaac Rice.
gives Cerritos a raise. They don't pay people on this level yet, do they, Kyle?
Not legally. No, not legally.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Cerritos. Well, maybe his teammates can buy him a steak dinner tonight
There
because
we go.
this could be a 5-0 game easily if not for Cerritos.
Well, that takes me to back in the day, Marshall High School in the 40s, when Fred Carmen, who is my father, now 95 years old, they took the whole team out for a steak dinner after one of the football games. I think it was 10 cents a plate.
Things have certainly changed.
No dime steak meals even at Sizzler. Does Sizzler still exist?
I'm thinking it did. The only thing you can get for 10 cents in the city now is anytime you buy a bag from
go to Jewel?
Yeah, they charge you 10 cents for the bag.
Well, that's a hell of a deal right there.
So I just paid $50 of groceries, so actually it's $50.10 if I want it bagged. No, I don't think it's at Jewel, though. I think it's like at gas station stuff. They charge you the 10 cents for the bags.
Man, oh man. Wind is alive and well right now.
Days like this, Mark, I wish we were in Miami because wouldn't have to deal with that in March, that's for sure. 3-on-3 the other way. Making a 4-on-4. Rice with the moves with the right hand.
Oh, yeah.
Blocked at the last second.
That was a goal save right there by Brian Barsh, number 10, getting his leg in front of that one. And that was a great, solid attempt at the upper corner there from Luke Hogan.
3-0 score. If you're just joining us, Jaden Rice with at least 2 of those goals. We will get a confirmation before the post-game show starts if it was a hat trick. And unless Brother Rice can pull some magic out of their hat and score 3 goals in a row, I'm pretty sure Jaden Rice is going to be our player of the game for the Wolfpack.
Well, what Brother Rice is trying to do right now is get some late-game learns in here and see if they can build a drop of momentum for their next game. It's what's really in front of them right now.
Yeah, game's kind of away from them. I don't think they're going to try something new, especially if it hasn't been practiced a lot. That's not really the game for that. Maybe if it was 2-1, 3-2, 3-0, you're just trying your best to score a goal, but not really trying to change up with your offensive game plan.
Right, and just build some chemistry. See what it's always not necessarily fun losing, but when you do play a better team, there's a ton of learns that you can scoop up along the way. And that's a great effort right there by 23, Patrick Conroy, junior defenseman.
Conroy is from St. Kishijan. Apologize if I mispronounced that.
I think everyone understands. You gave it your best. Barsh will restart things here for Brother Rice.
Beautiful kick. Just couldn't get a header on it. Ball still loose.
That was an opportunity right there for Louis Kahn, the senior.
A lot of topspin on that kick. A lot of hang time.
Joseph Heidick jumping in there.
Stolen away by the Wolfpack. Good lead pass. Breaks through too deep. Breakaway coming for the Wolfpack. And there's that man against Cerritos with a wonderful save.
Isaac Rice with the opportunity right there. And I don't know if you noticed, but Cerritos was imploring his teammates to play a little tighter, a little better.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, that was a great job by Rice breaking through the D like that, but you got to be able to read that pass from a mile away, especially when you got numbers. It was a 1-on-2. Oh, my goodness! Cerritos again!
That was incredible on every level. And great corner. And I think the header was from Rice. I believe that was 9. And then Cerritos with the dive. That was the save that we were talking about earlier today. That was, again, worth the price of admission right there. Of course, it was free getting in here, but I would have kicked down a couple dollars to see that one. That was beautiful.
A lot of Cerritos, just not a lot from much anybody else from Brother Rice. But that was something to watch on that save. Beautiful corner kick, even better save from Cerritos. But just not enough on offense tonight for the Crusaders. Too much of the Rice brothers. They are something to watch, especially Jaden.
Well, substitution coming into the game here for Brother Rice is number 9, Danny Wallace, back in there. As Tyler Wojcik and Gael Hernandez perhaps done for the day. Under 20 minutes to go here.
Yeah, really just emptying the benches right now to try to figure out what kind of offensive
Trainer up
sets.
there? Oh, he was talking to somebody else. I thought he was talking to me.
Do you have your PT license, Mark?
I don't, and it looks like Hernandez took one in the nose here. And
oh, no.
Wondering, I guess he's worried if it could be broken. You ever broken the nose?
Almost. Was not fun. There's a header as it's headed out by St. Ignatius. Another good scoring opportunity for the Crusaders. They haven't had a lot of them tonight. And here go the Ignatius Wolfpack. Once again, they've got numbers, beating the Crusaders seems like every time in the midfield. As it's cleared by the Crusaders. The Wolfpack were looking to play a little up-tempo. They do not change how they play, Mark. They're going to try to score as many goals as possible because they trust in their defense.
And look, everyone's trying to get better right now. There's no reason whatsoever for St. Ignatius to take their foot off the gas.
Good
header
lead
there by
pass.
Luke.
Centering
Nice
pass.
cross. Oh!
Just off the foot of
Nearly a goal there. Well, an opportunity for a goal from Michael Cornell.
Grinnell. Did not start tonight. He's done a good job off the bench. Pretty much it's been a complete team effort tonight by the Wolfpack. Barkeja has made some plays as well to earn that shutout. Off the left foot from the corner. Ball still loose in the slot, now from 20 yards away. Little header pass. Kept by the Wolfpack. Oh, great pass from 5 yards away. Cross. And it's stolen by the Crusaders. They'll clear it, and the Wolfpack will wisely let it go out of bounds.
That was Alex Tan with the cross. Probably was thinking shoot, cross, shoot, cross, shoot, cross, and then chose the cross. Not a bad idea.
Under 18 minutes to go, and finally the wind has stopped.
And we're getting our last bit of sun right now, peeking over the 3-flat in the west end zone.
Don't go anywhere. Post-game interviews coming up next. We'll at least have Jaden Rice, possibly Oscar Cerritos in the post-game show. Cerritos is a junior goalkeeper from Horizon Science Academy.
Another big boot by Cerritos.
Pushing the ball up are the Crusaders, and Barkeja will play a little keep away. Had a lot
risky there by Barkeja, but it worked out.
He's a risk taker, that's for sure. We saw it in the first half as he went against one of the players of the Crusaders near the corner. That one's kicked away. It was Brian Barsh that he went after at the corner. No yellow card. That was a key no call.
Aiden Hurst frustrated with himself there, number 7. He thought he had a opportunity that could have been capitalized on. He's got it again.
Yeah,
now Luke Hogan.
Hogan will play a little keep away.
Oh.
Swinging it out to the left.
Sean Kelly had an opportunity there for a second.
And Brother Rice just going to clear it. Ball still up in the air. It's going to be played near the sideline. Last touch by the Crusaders. Wolfpack with the ball again. Ball possession, so crucial in soccer. And yeah, they have Jaden Rice. They have Isaac Rice. But really, ball possession, maintaining possession, and not being careless with the ball. That's kind of why the Wolfpack lead 3-0 in a nutshell.
Oh, that was a great effort by Luke Hogan, but just a little too tall.
And they have no choice, right? Because Cerritos is so good with those low shots. You have to go high, and that's what Cerritos wants. Unless you're a really good soccer player, it's mostly just going to go above the crossbar.
Cerritos has got to be over 6 feet tall. Big dude back there.
And the only way you're going to get it past him is if you have a talented player like Jaden Rice, and that's been the case twice tonight.
And Rice's goals have not been dribblers. They have had all the mustard on it you would like to see. Which, by the way, Carm's Italian Ice is right around the corner from here, and they do a great hot dog. If you're looking for something with some mustard on it for your post-game entertainment after our interviews.
Now, is there a reason why you can't put ketchup on a hot dog?
Yes, because it's disgusting.
All right.
I'm one of those guys. No, there's no good reason, though, Kyle. You're right.
Because I love ketchup on a hot dog. You can, in the comment section, feel free to comment below. But I love ketchup on a hot dog.
I'm tempted to blame, someone in your family for, things going wrong when you were a kid, but
now I like ketchup and mustard on the hot dog.
Yeah, it just the sweetness of ketchup does not belong on the hot dog product. But hey, look, some people. By the way, Al's Beef is within straight vision of my seat here. Standing position, another outstanding, the original institution right behind us.
Can't go
I
wrong.
love Little Italy, Kyle, if I'm not making that overly clear.
Can't go wrong with Little Italy. Some excellent stuff to do here, especially the restaurants. And support local businesses when you're in a chance to Little Italy, not just the conglomerates, but the mom and pop shops.
Yeah, enough with the Starbucks. Hit up the local coffee shop. Let's go. I did that today.
There you go.
Of course, $4 for my coffee was a little too steep, and I won't be going back.
Oh, my hips are on fire with that joke.
I mean, you can't charge $4. I want to give you the business. I'm happy to pay the equal to the Starbucks, but you can't go $1 over. It ain't that much better, is it? That's a significant upcharge.
Oh, yeah. That's no bueno, in my opinion.
I mean, I didn't even get a latte, nothing. Straight coffee, $4. Come on now. Should have made it at home, by the way. Always a value choice, but sometimes you're on the run, right?
What do you say to your
I'd
boss?
pay $10 for a hot coffee right now.
It's all about supply and demand, Mark. Business 101. They got the supply of the coffee, and your demand is high because it's freezing outside.
That's exactly right.
Out to the 50-yard line. It's all Wolfpack tonight at beautiful Fornelli Field. Once again, final chance for the text line tonight. Your favorite soccer memory. That's 330-957-7653. Illegal slide tackle.
Yeah, they got that one.
Yeah, that was pretty blatant. Somebody's going to get hurt when you do that. Could have easily been a yellow card.
It's one of the pet peeves of soccer gets the roughest ride with it, but you're seeing it a lot in the NBA right now, particularly with our guy LeBron James, who likes to do the flop at 6'8" and 270 pounds. If it takes away from the game when you're trying to sell it and it's not real, and then it puts the officials in a very, very tough spot. And sometimes when it's really earned and or deserved, you don't get the call. And that one right there was both of it, and the official got it right. Didn't mean to get on my soapbox there, Kyle.
You did a little bit. I wasn't expecting that.
Was it too over the top? Did I go too far?
A little bit. So clock's gonna stop here with 12:12. What did I do?
There it is. And good job by Cerritos. Right place, right time, as he has been for the entire game today.
So I'm going to have to figure this out tomorrow because we're going to be using a live scoreboard for football. If it's too cold, I might have to be in the press box. I got to update the time and stuff. Soccer, you don't have to worry about that because you got the running clock.
Well, is it supposed to warm up tomorrow, or is it 2 days away?
It's never warm in Chicago, man. It could be July 15th, and then it could be 50 degrees at Wrigley Field.
I think we're going to touch the 60s though coming up here, which would be would feel like the Bahamas from where we are right now.
Wonderful city, just not so great with the weather.
And never let the weather dictate your mood. Your mood is all about your mindset, and your mindset is your mood. And right now, my mindset and mood are in need of a uptick, but I'm doing. But I love being here, and it's great to be calling high school soccer. As again, there was so much rightful conversation about whether there would be sports this year on every level, including the high school level, and it's great to be here today.
And just back to your soapbox thing, I actually like it because I love Van Gundy, and he brings up some really good points. Like one point he brought up was, I'm so sick of players arguing foul calls. Let's say we do the replay and we find out it was an excellent call by the officials. Should that player get a flagrant foul call or technical? And he brings up a good point. Like, just play the game. Let the officials do their thing. You do your thing.
Well, and to double, triple, quadruple down on Jeff Van Gundy, to our Sports Broadcasting Solutions watchers today who perhaps play rec league sports or intramural or adult, you know what I'm talking about, sports in your soccer leagues and or basketball, softball, whatever it is. Don't complain to the officials out there. Oh! They're doing the best they can.
Good job there by Cerritos as he was playing the post. Jaden really didn't have much to do with that as he couldn't get the angle he wanted on the shot. He had to go near post, and Cerritos read it all the way. It was either going to go off the post or in the hands of Cerritos. So great job there by the junior goalkeeper. But you're right. Mark, like, at the end of the day, the call is the call. It's not going to change. Now, the NBA, they do have, you can challenge the call, which I do kind of like.
Ooh, great action here. Here comes Alex Tan. Go, and Cerritos again.
Jaden Rice with the ball now double teamed, contact. They're just going to let him play on. I think a good call there with 9 minutes to go. It's a 3-0 game. Just let him play.
Jaden Rice looking around, and
originally they were going to let him play. Now they're going to call the foul on Brother Rice.
it was the right call.
It was the right call, but I don't know how cold it is. It's 3-0. I would just let him play on. But the problem is if you don't call it, then it can get a little chippy, especially with the score that it is right now.
You also never know where frustration goes at this time of night. With this wind, as you can hear it kicking in here. So try to keep it as clean as possible.
Good pass. Ball still loose, and it found the foot of Isaac Rice.
Ball's coming through hot.
He's got the tools. He's got the shot. He's got the passes. He's got the IQ. Got the chance to play some college soccer, does Jaden Rice. And we'll see, because we got this team 3 more times this year. Unfortunately, we couldn't see them on Tuesday night due to a potential COVID problem. But tonight, COVID, at least for one night, we put it to bed, and we had a heck of a soccer game tonight. Or as they say in Spain, esta noche.
That was Alex Tan again, not quite able to control it. Ball goes back to the Crusaders.
Chris Casey, the captain's going to take the overhead pass with the header. Not the header, sorry, just the sideline pass. Substitutions coming in for the Crusaders. And not everybody's wearing gloves today. Matt Lafrano, he's being a man out there, no gloves.
Sean Kelly took one to the nose here as we had a little blood coming on down here. You are tough, my friend. Hang in there.
No pain, no gain.
Well, better to have that not happen, but that ball was coming in strong, and he certainly looks, minus the blood and whatnot, no worse for wear.
Under 7 minutes to go, a 3-0 lead. And I just kidding, of course. Hope he's going to be okay. Just looked like the ball hit his nose, but no broken nose. 6:40, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds near sideline. We appreciate everybody texting in tonight with under 7 to go. And the final reminder, we will have post-game interviews immediately following this broadcast.
Yeah, well, it's going to be some happy Wolfpack today. Happy to be out here and happy to get a W. Good job right there by the Crusaders. Louis Kahn will get his stop that attack. Been impressed all day with Aiden Hurst's ability to dance and control the soccer ball. Coming up on 5 minutes to go here as Luke Hogan with the throw in comes into Alex Tan, and Crusaders trying to get one more opportunity to go down the field, see if they can get it. And or the Wolfpack find the back of the net for number 4. Not that time.
Cerritos, good job between the pipes, as we've said all night tonight. Just didn't get enough from Matt Prunkel's crew, also assisting this season. Kevin McAllendon, manager Gabe Gutierrez, Oscar Garcia, and Evan Strehlau, the assistant coaches. 3-on-3 the other way, off the foot of Cerritos, and it's going to be an overhead pass about 3 feet away from the corner.
Not sure how many saves tonight, but it's a bunch. And your papers are staying alive, Kyle, staying alive.
Under 5 to go.
Oh my God.
2-0 game.
Shouldn't have played basketball last night. That bend down for that piece of paper was a major challenge.
What position did you play in basketball?
Oh, I was a point guard, but could play the 2, no problem. Whatever was needed. But I liked having the ball in my hands.
Some action from behind. It's going to be another free kick coming up from the Wolfpack. And unless something crazy happens, Barkeja, in his first game of the season, he gets a shutout. How's that to start your season?
Not bad. He had a couple of moments where he was challenged, but overall pretty... Oh, wow.
They're going to talk it over. It sure looked like he was offside.
They called it offsides. Wow, that was still a very pretty play, and that was flying in Isaac Rice. That was the saucer kick you were talking about earlier, Kyle, and he did that beautifully. Minus.
That is no easy feat. Not saying that a one-timer in hockey is easy either, but at least you got the stick on the ice.
Yeah.
You're trying to do it with your feet, and it's a really hard pass coming at you, especially on a cold night like this. Your feet are cold. Breakaway coming up for the Wolfpack. Running out of room, though. Tough angle. Lead pass. Almost an own goal. Kept in by the Crusaders. Ball still loose. And then finally smothered up by Cerritos.
I'll tell you one thing. Cerritos, there is no give up here. You got to appreciate that with Oscar Cerritos. Absolutely 100% giving his all until the final horn here. As is everybody out there really, but when the goalie and you're under that much fire, at some point the spirit might get broken, but that was not the case tonight at all.
Out on the boundary. Ball goes out of bounds. Brother Rice definitely playing with some up-tempo here. They only got 2.5 minutes to get their first goal. And Barkeja definitely wants that shutout, even though he's been a little bit careless with the ball today. But other than that,
took some chances late, but they all did work out.
Little lead pass by Hogan. Tries to get it past the defense as a cherry picking, and Lurkin Rice was behind the play. Under 2 to go. Ball going off those shins. A lot tonight. If you're not wearing shin guards, first of all, you're foolish. Number 2, it's you're going to feel it not wearing those shin guards. There's been a couple of lead passes and shots that have gone off the shins tonight. Minute 30 to go. And the Wolfpack probably just going to play a little keep away to preserve that shutout.
That was an interesting moment there with Oscar Cerritos imploring his teammates, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just wanting him to get in position for one last foray here. And, hey, listen, I'm giving my all. I want the same effort out of you guys as well.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Under a minute to go, and Brother Rice really has to hustle here. Remember, running clock. This should be their last chance of the night. Ball still loose from 30 feet away. Stolen by the Wolfpack, and that should about do it. Going to be at least a 3-0 win for the Wolfpack, if not 4-0. 39 seconds to go. And one of the captains, Kahn, went after it, went past him. Good pass. Off the left foot, the southpaw, but another good save by Cerritos.
That'll probably be his last save of the night. And great job by...
And it was Alex Tan on the shot.
Yeah, Tan and company right there with that was a very...
Look at that move by Cerritos. Do they have and one moves in soccer? If they do, that was a move by Cerritos if I've ever seen one.
I think that was, and there's the horn, but great effort. That was Jaden Rice going down to avoid the Cerritos boot. 3-0, St. Ignatius the Wolfpack get it done tonight in impressive fashion over the Brother Rice Crusaders.
Ignatius 3.
The post-game show is coming up here. We'll have interviews for you, and we'll have our final thoughts as well. 3-0 your final. This is Sports Broadcasting Solutions.
Get warm for a sec. Well, it's all right.